America has been overthrown. Repeat, America has been overthrown. Communist occupation. Repeat, heavy communist occupation. Location 15 degrees, 24:15 north, 30 degrees east, 103. Repeat, 15 degrees, 24:15 north, 30 degrees east, 10-3. They were surrounded. We're surrounded. All comms are unsecure. Repeat, all comms are unsecure. The media has been taken over. Repeat, emergency. Mayday. Mayday. All media has been taken over. Request information. Repeat, request information. Find Covert Radio. Repeat, Charlie, Oscar, Victor, Echo, Romeo, Tango. Repeat, Covert Radio. Mayday. Mayday. Mayday.
How you guys doing? This is Covert Radio, and you are looking at how countries are overthrown. This is the Communist Manifesto in action, in your face, right here. Look to the right here. Watch this. I'm going to slow it down so you can see an additional 30, 40, 50 buses. These are the massive coach buses in the parking lot. Right there. That's a massive, massive parking lot. There's about 4 of those parking lots. This here's how America dies, ladies and gentlemen. This here's how America dies. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Trump don't get in. That's it. America's over. But don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just keep buying my vitamins. And I mean, I ain't lying. They are good. They are good. You can get them at GNC for a lot cheaper. But we private label them, but I talk to Trump every day, and I mean, it's all right. I mean, if Trump don't get in, that's the end of the country. We're going to be enslaved for it. But don't do anything, okay? Don't do anything. Just keep listening to my voice. Keep listening to my voice, and that's fine. I'm the steam kettle. I'm the whistle that's going off, so y'all don't go crazy. Now, probably gonna have to sell my fishing boat because they're trying to shut down InfoWars again. I mean, I already sold one of my 5 houses, but it's all right. Just maybe have to rent one out in Airbnb. Now, good news is we got Daria Karpovy up tonight, and she's gonna. That's a Russian correspondence bearer. Everybody knows Daria, and Russian correspondence bearer is gonna have Owen Benjamin on host 4th hour here on InfoWars. Well, he can sell some Yankee boys his crap and sell Dream Bear Taria now, you understand? Anyway, that is the death of America. This is real. These are all being bussed in. Now, I'm not saying it's going to the polls as well, but, that was a Kamala Harris rally. Now, if you do the math, and I'm very generous saying about 50 people per one of those coach buses. If you do the math on that video, and I counted every single bus that I could see, you're talking about 4,000 people were bussed in. 4,000 people were bussed in. And it's no different. See, this is the reality of living in a sanctuary shithole, okay? This is the reality of it. They do not care about America. They don't care about American culture. They've been born, bred, raised, and brainwashed that we're the enemy, especially white Americans. We're the reasons their lives were so hard in their country. They have, it's similar, it's not really no different than the black and white dichotomy in America, where you can go to school, grow up with the same black people, and then when they hit their 20s and 30s, they start looking at you like the enemy, like you have it so much better. We drink the same water. We shop at the same Walmart. Our dads had jobs at the exact same place. But the brainwashing and the race war, continuous beating of those drums, it's never going to end and it's never going to go away. And then that's how they've divided the vast majority of the areas that only have a majority of black and white people. Well, now there's invaders here. And now America and Americans actually mean something. You know what I mean? Or at least it should. But you won't hear much about that. It's funny how much the mainstream media does not hear about the reality of living in a shithole sanctuary city, from the accidents, the wrecks, it's not even what this is about. I wanted to show you that video and I wish I had the energy to police the polls and show you. Listen, even if you try to source the internet, you're still not going to get anywhere near the picture. Google and AI especially has become so advanced to curtail what you're actually looking for. There's a new job that's been coming up. I've been seeing people, basically advertising for, or they're saying that they're apt at it. And it's simply this, and it's not a simple job, but it's an AI prompt executive. It's a title similar to that, like AI executive prompt or prompt executive. And it's an entire study done of how to wield AI systems. Because without the correct prompting, you're not going to get to the gold. You can get to the silver, and you can maybe touch a little gold, but to get to the platinum even, or the palladium, you got to know how to prompt AI systems like ChatGPT and stuff. So, if you've noticed, Google is, the whole entire search engine is now AI, and it'll try to solve every question you have by giving you a summary of what the AI system believes you're looking for. Now, if back in the day, you could use keywords. You keyword search something and you can go and decide what you want to read. But now, after a few keywords, I'll give you an example. I was obviously the swing states, the battleground states. It's not much different than every election, but it is Arizona, it's Georgia, and, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, always, which that video is from Pennsylvania, Nevada, Wisconsin. Those are the battleground states. And if you go to Google, which I just did, and I started, let's get some information today about voting problems and, glitches and things that are happening. Well, after the first, say 2 attempts at this, like I said, voting machine errors in Arizona. And then it was like news. Second one, I was like voting machine errors in Pennsylvania. News. When I hit the third one, it was like, because that was going to be the basis of this. It was voting machine errors in Michigan. In 2020, there was no news, no nothing. Every battleground state after it spit out some good results the first or second, but once the AI realized what I was doing, it threw me off the trail. It's like, oh yeah, that's what you're looking for. No problems. There's no problems here. In 2020 though, here's the news, and there was no news. This is the type of stuff that was coming up right here. You can see. There, can you guys see that? Let me make sure. Yeah. I said election machine problems. And then I put Pennsylvania, but I took it out of there and I just added different battleground states. This was one of the first ones. 6 hours ago, NBC Philadelphia voting machine issues reported in Pennsylvania County. Keystone Newsroom, 9 hours ago. What happens if there are voting machine issues at your polling place? 7 hours ago, Cambria County, Bedford County face voting machine issues. And then what? Penn Live, voting machine issues reported in PA counties. You can go down through 20, 30 articles. That was one. And I'm like, okay, so let's check another battleground state. And I mean, maybe I didn't save it. Oh, no, it was Nevada. Here we go. Here's it. Oh, you know what? I found this interesting too. For Michigan, you guys can see that. Michigan Department of State. This is the .gov website. Department of State issues update for voters using Dominion voter assist terminals for 2024 election. They've in about 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, they're already priming people. They're like, voters using a Dominion voter assist terminal should be prepared for straight ticket, split ticket programming issues when marking their ballot. Really? So already need voter assistant, and now there's going to be problems on top of that? Okay. Swing state, Michigan. Here was one in Nevada. Glitch causing unmailed Nevada ballots to show up as counted. It was a glitch. Here's another one from Nevada. And this was DEF CON. They have a big conference every year. DEF CON hackers find security vulnerabilities in voting machines. With less than 90 days from November's general election, there's not enough time to fix the security problems the hackers uncovered. That's why it is a joke. It's a joke. No real change is going to happen until the people decide that it's going to happen. And when you put your trust and your faith into a radio show host that keeps telling you, the world's burning, America's going to burn down to the ground, but don't do anything. Don't do anything about it. You keep listening to that, and you keep listening to or being polarized by one person like Trump, who says all the words, but you know what I mean? He's, I've asked the question to every Trump supporter I know. It's like, so what if the bullet didn't miss? Then what? And I swear to God, most of them don't know what to say. So you mean to tell me your all of your entire eggs, your existence, your vitriol, your strength, your power, your knowledge, your fight is all put into that one basket of eggs called Trump? And if those eggs hit the ground, you don't know what to do? Well, that's a problem, isn't it? It's a problem, right? Especially when you're dealing with communists who have unlimited money, who are bussing in 4,000 to 5,000 people for padding rallies and shipping them to polling, or just like has been uncovered years ago in Detroit or wherever it was with who uncovered that? I forget, but they were managing like full entire housing apartments, like big complexes of mail-in ballots, people finding them in the, I mean, what do you like? Why do you think this year's going to be any different? Look at this. This is Yahoo News 2024 election live updates. Look at all these kids. Look at all of them. They're all imports, the vast majority of them. This is the University of California. So, I mean, who do you think they're voting for? Here, let's see. This is supposed to be an updating. Early exit polls offers clues about how voters were feeling as they were feeling. Oh, is that how they feel today? Oh, here's one 35 minutes ago. Nevada, here it is. Nevada warns of rejected ballots due to issues with young voters' signatures. Okay. So, so it's a signature issue, right? Oh, that's how that supposedly in Nevada, that's how complex and accurate these machines are. But the best hackers in the world say that there's massive problems. But yet the machines in Nevada are, they're so worried about the signatures don't match. Well, it doesn't matter if hackers are in the back door, right? Right. Kids join their parents at the polls. Like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't know, guys. You know, I'm not a fan of putting all of my eggs in one basket at all. And until you decide what you're willing to risk, what you're willing to do, and how involved you want to get, nothing's going to change because it really does start from the bottom up. And these invaders, if you don't live in it, you have no clue how bad it is. I promise you, you have no clue. And once that starts spreading everywhere, you know, even in county elections, in no time, they will be on school boards. They will have amnesty. They already do not abide by our laws. They have a form of immunity. They are not held to the ticketing system. They don't get speeding tickets. They took off my neighbor's entire porch because they went from a wooden bicycle 3 months ago to a 2,000 to 3,000 pound car. Never drove a vehicle before in their life. They're just handed licenses. They're given free vehicles. They're handed $2,200 per month that's put on their debit card. Their shopping cart buggies are overflowing. They push one and pull one. And they say how lazy Americans are. Well, the government is not giving me $2,200 a month. The government's not paying my utilities. The government didn't give me a house to live in. The government didn't give me a car voucher. The government doesn't give me free health care. And that's just mentioning the majority of it. There's more. So all these menial jobs for minimum wage, they live great because it's play money at that point. Everything in their life is paid for. They're changing the street signs here to French. There's one in English and now one in French. They are not going anywhere. And if you continue to allow people like Trump or Alex Jones to deflate your fight, or you're giving your fight to them, you're instilling your fight, thank God somebody's standing up. You're a fool and you're an idiot. Wake up. You better prepare for what's coming. And if you think this country needs to be saved, then I think we're kin. And I think that you know what needs to be done. I mean, you got to understand what people have done over taxation without representation, let alone a full-blown invasion. I'm Covert Radio. Please check the links in the description. If you want to support this type of media, become a Covert Radio Tribunal member. You guys take care. Have a good day.